So we've got a very interesting situation and scenario on our hands as the Fed and Jerome Powell have been continuously raising interest rates to attempt to fight inflation. While at the same time, we're not seeing very much of a change in the markets and in pricing in relation to inflation, except we are seeing some major changes in the real estate market, which was probably affected the most besides the automotive industry as far as price increases and home value appreciations, as we were witnessing homes selling over asking, appraisal contingencies being waived, all cash offers, which completely negated the lending component as homes are being sold for technically more than what they were actually worth at the time. But the crazy thing is that right now, even though the Fed continues to raise rates to fight inflation, mortgage lenders are actually lowering their rates on mortgage home applications. And you got to understand that the mortgage lenders are in the business of making money. However, with the state of the economy and the insecurity of many Americans and the possibility and ability to maintain employment and afford high gas prices, high diesel prices, high food prices, high everything prices, they're going to make a pullback, especially in real estate, as interest rates climb, all other prices climb. Their income is questionable at best, and the homes that they're interested in are overvalued, overpriced. So, how do the mortgage lenders make money? They have to write mortgages. They have to close on homes, on home sales. So they have to do something to stand out and attract more potential buyers. Right now, their best option is to lower the rate to make homes seemingly more affordable, but also have the ability to turn some profit. Now, what's going to be interesting here is where we end up when we get to a point at which the mortgage lenders and these banks are not making much money on the deals. That's where we're going to have a really tough crossroads and intersection of what do we do from here? Where do we go next? Which also brings me to another point of a lot of people have changed their opinion on what matters to them most right now as a result of being forced to change their opinion. For instance, let's just say you're a young couple and you're looking to buy your first starter home, which for me, my first starter home was $135,000, I believe, for 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. I think we're on a quarter of an acre, maybe half an acre. And it was, I think it was like 1,600 square feet, $135,000 starter home. The same home today is on Zillow with a Zillow Zestimate estimated value of almost $350,000. Now, it is not a starter home at that price, no way. And its increase of over 200% far exceeds the increase in income that most starter home buyers would be even interested in. So, what do? Well, instead of buying that home, that first starter home, you decide, hey, you know what? We'll stay where we are. Maybe we'll stay with our parents. Maybe we will find some other alternative to shelter and living and travel. Maybe we'll live out of a car. Maybe we'll live out of a van. Maybe we'll live out of a travel trailer or an RV. Maybe we'll travel abroad. We have the credentials and the passports necessary and required to get on planes and travel about the world. Maybe we'll just do that. And we'll circle back around to this home ownership thing later. when things come back, prices come back down to earth. So in addition to home prices being grossly inflated, and now interest rates being raised to fight inflation, and coupled with home buyers' reluctancy to dive into a 15, 20, or 30-year mortgage with uncertainty in their career as far as their ability to continuously earn their income, it changes the market, changes market dynamics. And this is going to potentially hurt the banks and the mortgage lenders, as they're no longer able to attract the clientele that they once were to produce the profits that they once had. So we're going to have to continue to monitor this situation and just see how it turns out, how it pans out. But with that being said, we're still seeing record amounts of hiring freezes and mass layoffs, and for those who do keep their jobs, seeing the increased workload without an increase of pay. Not to mention, we still have to wait and see what happens with this whole railroad strike with the Railroad Workers Union, as well as other unions out there who are looking for better pay and better working conditions in return for not going on strike. Which, if we were to see that happen, then we're going to see a decline in our supply chains and overall economy, which at that point in time is definitely going to have a huge impact on people's willingness and or ability to invest in real estate. Now, I do want to bring you guys some more information on investing in real estate, if perhaps maybe you are interested in it or you just like hearing about it, because there's a huge push for real estate investors abroad, particularly in the Caribbean. So I'm going to put some information on that and bring it to you, because maybe this could be a great opportunity for you to get in on a cash flow producing asset, and a great opportunity for a vacation spot that is a business expense, probably with a short cruise or a short flight to the Caribbean. And additionally with that, if you guys are interested more in the small business component and business in general, please click the link in the description, and don't forget to my email's down there too if you want to have a chat, because business is going to be the future. And honestly, I would say that it would behoove everyone to have a business, to own a business, whether it's an incorporated business or a limited liability company or an LLC or even a nonprofit organization. There are huge benefits behind business ownership, and also some advantages that can be taken, that can be used to help you and your family financially. Because remember, there's a difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance. And with the proper business structure and the proper planning, some strategic things can be done to increase your earning potential and reduce your tax liability, in addition to other perks and benefits of having business ownership. But we can talk about that in a whole nother video. I wanted to share with you guys today what I was noticing as far as the trends go in the mortgage lending sector in the housing market. And I'm really curious to see how this one pans out. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same position. I decided to get out of the real estate market temporarily and capitalize on the return on investment in a property that we held for, I think it was 16 to 18 months. I can't remember. Huge profit. And now I'm in a rental situation as we move towards our next real estate purchase and investment. So with that being said, I'm not interested in getting involved in a real estate investment at the current rates, which, you guys, if you look back on one of my previous videos about investing in real estate, it's an older video. The thumbnail's got a little house and it says bad investment. Check that one out, because I'm not interested in getting involved in real estate investment opportunity with the current rates. So check that video out, because I go into great detail on that. but I am still interested in getting involved in real estate, which, being where I am, close to the coast, is another little tricky little bit of a situation and scenario, as homeowner insurance companies are being forced, their hands are being forced, their balance sheets are forcing them, their P&L, their profit and loss statements are forcing them out of the extremely risky categories of insuring properties potentially likely to experience high costs and replacement costs as a result of flood damage that we've seen in eastern Kentucky, St. Louis, other parts of the country, as well as expensive roof replacements. And these typically occur in properties closer to the coast, beachfront properties, waterfront properties. So in addition to the higher interest rates and the trickiness of homeowner insurance, it's going to be a very interesting ride for investing in real estate, but it could also mean it's a great opportunity for me and my family to get involved in these things if we know how to navigate these and put ourselves in the best position as buyers and not be relying upon high interest rates, high mortgage rates, and insurance companies that don't want to insure us. So if you guys are interested in that, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment just so I know. But if you want to know more specifically about the finance side, specifically about the money and the small business and passive income and side hustles and things like that that are going to help you elevate your financial well-being, your earning potential, your family's wealth, your portfolio, jump in the group, links in the description. I'll be back with you guys real soon. Take care. Be safe. Bye.